Bankruptcy in the U.S. helps with debt relief through Chapter 7 and Chapter 11. Filings increased by 17%, with Chapter 11 cases rising by 79% due to the pandemic. Overspending and bad investments have caused bankruptcy for entertainment and sports celebrities. A list of major celebrity bankruptcies, excluding Mark Twain and Alan Bond, focuses on those with debts over $1 million. Greater than writer Mark Twain, famous for Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer, faced bankruptcy in 1894 due to failed investments in his own publishing house and a faulty typesetting machine. He was eventually rescued from debt by his friend, industrialist Henry Huddleston Rogers. Greater than profession, actor, known as, star of This Gun for Hire, The Blue Dahlia, etc. Veronica Lake was one of the biggest Hollywood stars of the 1940s. Unfortunately, her career began to decline in the 1950s, and she was forced to declare bankruptcy in 1951. Lake owed $1.5 million to the IRS at the time. Mickey Rooney, a major MGM star in the 1930s and 1940s, had a long career spanning 88 years. However, personal demons including addiction to drugs, alcohol, and gambling led to financial troubles, including a $3 million debt and bankruptcy in 1962. Despite a comeback in the 1980s, Rooney continued to struggle with financial problems until his death. Profession: singer known as child singing star and younger brother of Nick Carter, Backstreet Boys, achieved success as a teen pop singer but didn't match his brother's fame. Filed for bankruptcy in 2013 with $3.5 million in debts, including a $30,000 credit card bill. Passed away in 2022 at 34 years old. Tennis icon Becker, a six-time Grand Slam champion, went bankrupt in 2017 with an estimated net worth of over $130 million. He owed $4.1 million to Arbuthnot Latham, a private British bank. This led to a 30-month prison sentence in England for failing to surrender assets to repay his debts. After serving 8 months, he was released and deported to Germany. Baseball player known for playing outfielder and designated hitter for 8 MLB teams, including the Oakland A's and New York Yankees. Helped lead both teams to World Series victories. Filed for bankruptcy in 2012 after years of financial struggles, reporting less than $21,000 in assets and $1.7 million in liabilities. Tyson, a professional boxer, became the youngest ever to win a heavyweight title. He later became the undisputed world heavyweight champion. Despite his success, he made extravagant purchases, such as a $2 million bathtub, 110 luxury cars, and 3 white Bengal tigers worth $70,000 each. This led to a debt of $31.6 million, ultimately resulting in his bankruptcy filing in 2003. Baseball player, center fielder, World Series champ with NY Mets in '86. Helped Phillies reach World Series in '93. Despite $58 million worth in '08, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy with assets less than $50,000. Converted to Chapter 7 in '09. In '12, faced legal troubles, charged with bankruptcy fraud, money laundering, concealing assets. Served 6.5-month prison sentence. Former football player, Hall of Fame defensive lineman, faced legal issues as an NFL Network analyst. Owed over $1.7 million in debts, including $876,000 in unpaid taxes, alimony, and child support. Filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2012. Greater than profession: basketball player, known as, star at University of Kentucky and for the Boston Celtics in 2010, Walker had to declare bankruptcy, listing $4.3 million in assets and $12.7 million in liabilities. One contributing factor to his bankruptcy was his $1 million gambling debt. Greater than profession: figure skater, known as, Olympic gold medalist in 1996, almost exactly 2 decades after her Olympic triumphs, Hamill filed for bankruptcy, saying that she was $1.7 million in debt. She faulted her ex-husband, whom she said gave her bad financial advice. Ironically, part of the problem was the couple's purchase of the Ice Capades ice show in 1993 after it had itself gone bankrupt. Greater than profession: singer, known as, performer of 2 #1 singles and 10 other top 10 songs, best known for her 2 #1 singles, I Say a Little Prayer, and That's What Friends Are For, as well as her 10 other top 10 songs. Warwick filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2013, stating that she owed $11.6 million in taxes to both the IRS and the state of California. Greater than profession. Actor, known as The Longest Yard, Smokey and the Bandit, and many other films. Reynolds filed for bankruptcy protection in 1996 with debts of $10 million, the equivalent of $16.1 million today. Reynolds attributed his financial troubles to a number of factors, including investment in a restaurant chain, the cost of maintaining 2 homes, and alimony payments. Profession. Actor, known as Oscar-winning actress known for Oscar-winning performance in L.A. Confidential, Notable Events, filed for bankruptcy in 1993 with $19.2 million debt. Reason for death: backed out of Boxing Helena movie, bought town of Brisselton for $20 million. Outcome: failed to turn town into tourist attraction, sold holdings at a loss. Profession. Football player known as one of NFL's highest earners in early 2000s, Vic became infamous for being one of the biggest celebrity bankrupts in history. His involvement in illegal dogfighting activities led to $20.7 million in debt, loss of endorsements, and the end of his career. He served jail time and is now focused on rebuilding his image and career. Greater than profession. Rapper, known as performer of Please Hammer Don't Hurt Him, and other best-selling rap albums. Having amassed $20.9 million in debt through his lavish lifestyle, Hammer entered Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection in 1996. The filing was converted to Chapter 7 liquidation 2 years later. Profession. Singer known as Mr. Las Vegas, Newton, famous for Danke Schoen and other 60s hits, filed for bankruptcy in 1992 with $36 million in debt, adjusted for inflation. He also faced legal troubles, suing NBC for falsely reporting his involvement with organized crime in purchasing the Aladdin Hotel. Unfortunately, he lost the case and incurred millions in legal fees. Greater than profession. Rapper, known as performer of 4 #1 hits. Curtis James Jackson III, known professionally as 50 Cent, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2015, listing debts of over $32 million. Failed business deals and Jackson's extravagant lifestyle, he reportedly spent $5,000 a month on gardening on his estate. Greater than corrupt businessman, sponsored 1983 America's Cup for Australia, involved in largest Australian corporate collapse, supported successful bid for America's Cup, filed bankruptcy in 1992 after failed mining venture, accumulated $3.2 billion in debts, jailed 7 years for deceptive fund transfers. Alex Jones, the far-right broadcaster behind InfoWars, filed for bankruptcy after losing a defamation suit brought by families of Sandy Hook shooting victims. He had claimed the shootings were staged. Jones has been transferring millions of dollars to family and friends to avoid paying the $1.5 billion awarded to the families. Reality series star Chris Lee, known for co-starring in Chris Lee Knows Best, filed for bankruptcy in 2012 after taking out large bank loans and using false financial records to support their lavish lifestyle. Last year, Chris Lee and his wife, Julie, were convicted of bank and tax fraud and received prison sentences of 12 years and 7 years, respectively. Film director Francis Ford Coppola, famous for The Godfather and Apocalypse Now, has filed for bankruptcy 3 times. In 1983, he filed personally and for Hollywood General Studios. In 1990, his film, One from the Heart, led to a second filing. In 1992, his Zoetrope production company filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy with $53 million in assets and $98 million in liabilities. Actor known for playing Buddy Holly in The Buddy Holly Story and other films. Declared bankruptcy in 2012 with less than $50,000 in assets and $500,000 to $1 million in debt. Blamed ex-wife for financial troubles and was devastated by loss of personal belongings in storage auction. Lil' Kim, a rapper known for her debut album, Hardcore, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2018 to avoid losing her New Jersey mansion. Despite making good money, she spent more than she earned, including $10,000 a month on travel. With $2.57 million in assets and $4.08 million in liabilities, she managed to get out of debt with appearances on the reality series Girls Cruise. Actor, one of 4 Baldwin brothers, filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in 2009 due to factors including the global financial crisis and divorce, owing about $2.3 million to the IRS, creditors, and mortgage lenders. Actor Dordan, known for his role on CSI, has filed for bankruptcy twice. In 2011, he listed $1.73 million in debts and $1.8 million in assets, while also facing legal issues related to drugs and battery. His second bankruptcy filing in 2015 showed debts of approximately $14,500 in a bank account with only $904. Greater than profession. Actor, known as a regular on Gossip Girl, Rutherford filed for bankruptcy in 2013 listing debts amounting to $2 million, after a custody battle that cost her at least 3/4 of that amount in legal fees. Rutherford was able to discharge most of her debts, but she was left with $1 million in unpaid taxes. Actor known for and 8 Mile, filed for bankruptcy in 2014 with $1.3 million in debt from back taxes, lawyer bills, and unpaid child support. Despite recent high-profile projects, Pfeiffer reorganized his finances and emerged from bankruptcy in 2015. Greater than profession. Musician, known as founding member of Fleetwood Mac. Mick Fleetwood, a musician known for being a founding member of Fleetwood Mac, filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 1984. He owed nearly $3.7 million at the time against assets of $2.4 million. He blamed his financial problems on severe drug and alcohol addiction. Greater than profession. Musician, known as leader of the Parliament Funkadelic collective funk music star Clinton allegedly filed for bankruptcy in 1984 over $2 million he owed his manager and recording company. Clinton claimed that the filing was fictitious, filed on his behalf by others without his knowledge as part of systemic fraud, to steal money owed to him. Greater than profession. Actor, known as former teen star of Nickelodeon series, Drake and Josh, Bell filed for Chapter 7 bankruptcy in 2014. Although he had more than $1 million in assets, he declared $2.17 million in debt on court documents.